So I just got off. I hate my job!
This is a person who hates their job. Looking at context clues, they appear to be sitting in a car, so we can probably assume it's a normal job. Continue the clip.
Roar XD!
As you can see, this is what we can call a D1 crash out, due to their distaste for their job. And when I say normal jobs, I mean things like waiter or waitress, customer service, office worker, and God forbid, retail. Now, I've never been in a job like these myself. I'm privileged enough that YouTube is the first thing that gave me a paycheck. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and flex and be like, oh, look at me, a content creator. That shit is weird as fuck to me, because like, who cares?
We do not care.
But I've seen the argument of content creation is harder than a normal job.
I beg your pardon?
Look at this person's face. Just look. Long story short, no, content creation isn't harder. But also, yes, it is, kinda, sorta.
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Who's StaticTokyo again?
Now I see the steam coming out of your ears. Stupid. Don't worry though. StaticTokyo will explain. Now, this video is coming from a perspective of a kid that came out of high school in 2023 and immediately did YouTube. No college, no getting hit with a shopping cart or football, no nothing. Have I thought about getting a normal job?
Yes, praises to the Most High.
I also came to the conclusion that I would rather be shot. I'm stubborn. So off rip, if that's how I feel about normal jobs, then of course I would be on the side of content creation is easier. And even objectively, it kinda is, in my opinion, at least the way that I'm thinking about it. Then again, it kinda depends on what poison of a job you choose, but I'm going to try and play devil's advocate a little bit throughout the video.
Today's subject.
Now, let's look at a normal job. Well, normal jobs, the barrier to entry can vary. It can be a part-time job, working at McDonald's or retail, waiter or waitress, or a job/career that requires things like school, or some form of training. Jobs like military, or being an electrician, lawyer, doctor.
Operate on it. Surgery over here now.
Shit like that. And then you also have back-breaking labor jobs where you'll probably end up with crazy joint pain when older. And not only that, you also have to go through the process of like job interviews and probably a whole ass training arc for that specific job with someone that has worked the job longer, and probably a bunch of other shit my ignorant ass doesn't know about. So to work most real jobs, you have to jump through some hoops. However, you get paid consistently and a consistent amount, usually, unless you're in a very shitty situation. You also probably have benefits like life and health insurance and dental stuff, shit like that. Not all jobs have benefits, but a lot of them do. So consistent bread, probably some benefits. That shit don't sound too bad. Who said I was done? Now, the following are facts that make my stubborn ass go, yuck, I'd rather make love to a shotgun. And that is having a boss.
Are you serious?
If they tell you to do something in the bounds of your job, and sometimes not in the bounds of your job. Very toxic work environments exist. We've even seen that in content creation. Let's pray you don't end up like Shotty in Zom 100. Moment of silence for Shotty. If they tell you to do something, you gotta do it, or you may lose your job.
I got fired today.
For real?
Now, I'm very much the type of person where if you tell me to do something, I hit you with the, or what? Why? Shit, I don't know, ask my brain. I just don't like being under someone else.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Now, obviously, if you got a chill boss, this isn't a big issue. I don't know. I hate being told what to do, but I understand that the bread is just wanted, and sometimes you'll just have to suck it up and just do it. Unless you in a Zom 100 situation. Get out of that. That shit's weird. Don't just get out. Oh, your schedule isn't flexible either. Now, I'm very much an impulsive person, which is enabled with the whole YouTube thing. But with an actual job, you're on a schedule. Sometimes you just get called in, and then you have to work for fixed hours usually, which is something that most people won't mind. But to me, I look at it and ask, how do y'all have time for anything? But that's all I can really think of for normal jobs. If I miss some things, let me know. Once again, I've never worked a normal job, so I'm going to be ignorant, and I'm well aware of that. So keep that in mind.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now with content creation, the barrier to entry is very, very low, to say the least. If you have a phone and an idea, or sometimes no idea to be honest, you can be a content creator.
I can make him clap.
Now, will you get paid immediately? Assuming you're doing this shit solo, content creation is going to be a hobby.
Nothing like saltwater soup. And I got sugar water for dessert. I'm going all out tonight.
Because on most social media, they require you to hit a certain criteria before you get any sort of compensation. On YouTube, it's like 1,000 subs and 400,000 watch hours or something. On Twitch, it's like 50 followers and other shit. I don't know. Look at the screen. And the requirements for Twitch partner are even higher. Maybe I'll shoot for that one day. Who knows? But streaming be beating my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Thank you for the 40. Oh my. Holy shit. Oh. Man, fuck your grandma. Hey, you see these list of people? They get to see all my videos a few days earlier. Like a day or two early or some shit. It's like $3 a month, I think. Become a member. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm not good at ads.
Hey, yo, Dago, what's the quote of the day? What's the quote of the day?
Oh, shit. Quote of the day?
Yeah, what is it?
Alright, okay.
I must have schizophrenia because I'm the realest in the room. Yo, my God.
Other social medias have their own requirements, and it varies. Basically, you're not making money off your shit off rip. And when you do make money, it's probably not that much. Depending on your situation, it could be a lot. I don't know. You could be like the next Mr. Beast. Or maybe you don't want to be that. But how you get paid is a little bit different from a normal job. At a normal job, if you work, you get paid. Where on YouTube or Twitch, you could work but not get paid, or at least not in a timely manner. Also, I'm surprised I didn't say this earlier. Technically on YouTube, if you don't work, you could also make money because your past videos will produce income because people will still watch your past videos. You feel me? And then on Twitch, people can still sub to you, so you can make money without technically working in a way. So on YouTube and Twitch, you have a quota to hit, kind of like Lethal Company, but without getting your back blown out by the bracken. Is Lethal Company still fun, by the way? I haven't played it in a while. Anyways, on YouTube and Twitch, you have to make a certain amount to get paid out. If you don't meet or exceed that quota, you explode. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You just don't get the bread. I could literally make $1 less than the quota, and guess what? Better luck next month. Oh, and it's monthly, by the way. They pay you monthly, by the way. Now, creators do make like things like Patreons that people can sub to, so they at least have guaranteed money every month. I got a Patreon, by the way.
And I don't fucking care.
But basically, you could work for a long time, have many sleepless nights, and depending on the performance, not get paid or get paid. Oh, and it's not always consistent either. One month you can make like 1,000, and the next month you can make like 100. It can fluctuate a lot.
Nothing like saltwater soup.
Which can make taxes a bit of an issue for some. However, with that being said, you probably have a more flexible schedule. You're the boss of yourself. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Do not take that statement literally, please God. But you also would be working alone, kind of. You don't have coworkers. Of course, you could do collab streams or videos, and you could be working with editors and a manager. But when you just start off, you probably won't be doing that stuff, and you probably be by yourself most of the time, which can be daunting for some. And also, due to the very stable job of content creation, it also kind of hard to live off of just content creation alone, because unlike an actual job, there isn't benefits, like I mentioned earlier. And like I mentioned earlier, your payment can fluctuate a lot, so it's a very risky play at the start, which can result in you being at Wingstop like that nigga Neon. Now, I'm by no means trying to compare or say one struggle is better or worse than another's, just for clarification, but the mental struggle from maybe a poor work environment, maybe the feeling of not having time to do your passions, or simply hating whatever you're doing is shitty. And the reason I didn't want to work at a normal job in the first place, because I've been knowing exactly what I wanted to do since I was like 12. And the mental struggle of overworking yourself or being too observant over numbers and comments, struggling with time management, which is the one I'm boxing every day, maybe constantly comparing yourself to other content creators to the point you're becoming self-deprecating, hell, even just stressing over money due to payment being weird, are all valid struggles. All these may add up if you're a content creator with a normal job, because who knows, maybe you want to be a VTuber with a model offer it, you need the money, and what do you got to do? Work a normal job. So, you know, it's kind of like, it can add together, you feel me? Now, to wrap this all up, a normal job has stable pay, probably some benefits, a probably more structured schedule, with the downsides being more requirements, less barrier to entry depending on what you're doing. You work for someone else, you may have limited time for yourself, and you might hate your life. Content creation has flexible schedules, the ability to do whatever. You are your own boss, low barrier to entry, very few requirements. However, inconsistent pay, at least at the start, very risky for full time, harder to manage since you are alone, assuming you're starting by yourself, and you could also hate your life. But here's the thing, the want to do something is very important. Of course, everyone does shit they don't want to. Hell, even in a job you love, there is some elements of it that you might hate. And people can do the things that they don't want to do well if they have to. But my biased ass, of course, would say content creation is easier because I enjoy making videos and streaming. Having a normal job sounds depressing to me. While people that are like lawyers or surgeons, you know, niggas that actually do shit that affects others' lives, they may enjoy their jobs and find what I do as boring or overbearing or pointless, which is, it's fair. They would rather do what they love. Like that one guy who works at Papa John's, even though I guess he's a content creator too. But he loves working at Papa John's. He's said it multiple times. Whatever you want to do may come across as easier because while you're doing it, you aren't thinking about how hard it is. Of course, there will be struggle, but overall, you look back on that shit with a smile. I didn't go to college, not because I'm dumb. I was actually an honor student and I got accepted into every college I applied to. But I hated school. I knew college wouldn't be my thing, but other niggas love it. Some of them for non-academic reasons, you know. So my answer, content creation is easier. My more logical answer, I guess, is if you're doing something you love to do, it won't feel like a job. So in turn, that's going to be easier than anything else. Other than like selling feet pics, that seems pretty fucking easy. That's just me though. But what do you think? Anything you want to add? Maybe more pros, more cons I missed? Let me know in the comments. I like reading. Alright, this video has been probably way too long. I'm gonna glitch out now. Peace. Also get this shit off my head, dude. Why am I wearing this? Why am I here at a fucking drive-thru? The hell? I don't work here.